During that icy stretch of icy cold weather we recently had here in North Texas, my assistant Kathy didn't leave her house for like 5 days. She was staying warm, she was staying safe, and I'm sure she thought she was protecting her skin too. But the reality is that dry inside air actually can cause more damage to our skin than you realize, particularly if you're over 55. Most of us blame cold weather or harsh winters for when our skin feels dry and tight, but when the heat comes on in our houses, the humidity disappears or gets absorbed. Dry air basically acts like an invisible sponge, just like a sponge when it is soaking up moisture from a puddle or whatever. Dry air soaks up water or moisture from our skin because the dry air has less moisture in it than our skin does. And particularly as we age, the barriers to our skin are more and more fragile, and our skin replaces moisture much less often, and I guess in some ways with more difficulty. So the dry air, it pulls that moisture away from our skin, and it makes our skin feel tight, dry, itchy, even more easily than if we were younger. Most lotions are about 70 to 80% water. So that means in a dry house, if you're putting lotion on, that moisture evaporates into the air even more quickly. So as you put that lotion on, the water from that lotion evaporates off your skin instead of helping the overall, what's in that lotion, the oil and everything. There's not near as much left to actually moisturize your skin. And in addition, one of the things, my pet peeves, I guess, about lotions is that when that water, I should say, evaporates out of the lotion off of your skin, it creates a cooling effect on your skin. So particularly during the winter time, it leaves my skin feeling cold. I feel chilled. And that is yet one more reason why I prefer using oils and balms to help moisturize my skin, because everything that's in them gets soaked into your skin to help moisturize, and they don't leave my skin feeling cold and chilled in the wintertime. So instead of constantly trying though to add more moisture back into my skin, I try to use products that help build a barrier to that, I guess, moisture absorption from the dry air off of my skin. Because the older we get, as I think I've mentioned in other videos, is our skin barrier is less. The barriers of our skin, you've noticed, I'm sure, the older that you get, your skin tears more easily, it bruises more easily, it's more sensitive, and that's part of that barrier thinning or reducing as we get older. So let me show you what I mean. What you're seeing here is completely water-free. Every ingredient in this blend is designed to stay on the skin and protect it, not evaporate off in a dry room. The key ingredient is beeswax. It forms a tight seal on the surface of your skin. Think of it like putting a lid on a simmering pot. The lid is off and the moisture slowly escapes. Like if you're boiling potatoes, for example, I always put a lid so just a little bit of the steam escapes. You don't want to leave it uncovered, or the next you turn around and your potatoes have burned because they've boiled dry. So if the lid stays on top of your pot, it pretty much, most of the moisture stays in there. So think of the beeswax like that. It acts like a lid, but it also lets your skin breathe. Go back to that potatoes analogy again. And like I was mentioning, it leaves just a little bit of the moisture to escape because you don't want the water in there or whatever's in there to boil over. So you want a little bit of the steam to escape. You want your skin to be able to breathe, and the beeswax lets you do that, particularly when it's combined with other butters and then probably at least a little bit of oil because that's what's going to make a good balm or solid lotion bar for you to use. So all of those are nourishing butters, oils underneath that layer of the beeswax. So that's all helping protect your skin barrier to keep all the moisture possible into your skin and absorbing down into your skin to help nourish it and keep it moist and hydrated. The best time to support your skin is right after a shower while it's slightly damp. That's when I like to use an all-over moisturizer, like a body oil, to help soften and moisturize the entire surface of your body. I really use it a lot of times from my neck all the way down. Arms, back, legs in particular is one of my worst spots as far as needing moisture for my skin. But when it comes to areas that tend to get a little bit harder workout, that need a heavier emollient or moisturizer, that's when I reach for something else that's got more butters in it and the beeswax, like I mentioned before. In other words, like a lotion bar, where it's actually a solid moisturizer that you can tip out and carry with you. It's concentrated, it's more protective, and it's very portable. So you can keep it with you in your purse, in your pocket. You should even be able to carry it on a plane with you. So if your hands or fingertips are cracked or split, you can just rub it even on your cuticles, rub it across your knuckles. You can put it on elbows. I have some customers that like to rub it on their feet and put some socks on and go to sleep at night. Wake up in the morning, your feet feel so much better. So this is like the next step, sort of an intensive moisturizer or emollient. It takes a little bit longer to absorb in. That's because of the beeswax, but that's part of what makes it work better too. Then if you still need even more help to help keep that moisture in your body instead of escaping out into the air, you might also consider using a humidifier in your house, a bowl of water near a heat source if you're somewhere where you use radiators. Down here in Texas, probably most of us aren't using radiators. A humidifier might be a more practical thing, but if you're living somewhere where y'all use radiators, by all means, you could put a bowl of water close to the radiator. Even you can turn down the thermostat just a little bit, because when it's higher, that's going to cause more moisture to evaporate from your body and go into the air, which is what we're trying to reduce, or I don't think we're ever going to be able to eliminate it. But when we reduce environmental stress on our skin, that's exactly what this is that I'm talking about. When the dry air is pulling moisture out of our skin, that's causing stress on our skin. And that's part of any time you can reduce stress, that's going to help reduce the aging overall on your skin as well. So your home should be your sanctuary, not a dehydrator. And if this water-free approach makes sense to you, I will leave a link to my lotion bars in the description below. They're designed specifically for dry indoor environments, and they're also very portable. They're particularly great for mature skin. If you're out on the go or traveling, they're perfect for that as well. And whether you use mine or something similar, I hope that this helps you feel more comfortable in your skin, because my goal is for you to feel and look more comfortable in your skin, to feel like you have the best skin you can possibly have, no matter what your age is. And remember that pretty much all skin types, the calmer, the happier you are, the calmer your happier skin stays, and the better you look as well. So have a great day, and thanks for watching.